On this Fit Friday, we're talking breakfast with Noah Alldredge of Big Time Results. And breakfast is an area where some people think, I'm going to cut back. I'm going to really go light on breakfast. Some people wake up and they really don't want to eat all that much. So let's talk breakfast.
Yeah, so as a registered dietitian, this is one of the challenges I always face because people just don't have a lot of time or they don't want a lot of time for breakfast. You know, one thing that I always talk about, eating breakfast can speed up your metabolism by up to 25%. That's very significant. So we got several different items.
Some ideas here.
Yeah, what I went with today was I went with some quick, easy, low preparation type options. We got here cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is great because it's casein protein, so it's slower digesting. It's going to provide some more satiety and filling and fullness. I always talk about having protein and fiber at breakfast. Protein, your body has to work harder, so the thermic effect is higher with protein, and then fiber just takes longer to digest as well, so you get some increased filling and fullness from that as well. One of my new favorite products is these Yoplait Greek whips. It's kind of like a kind of a healthy mousse, but with Greek yogurt you get twice the protein, no artificial sweetener, plus some probiotics, which help with gut health. Eating an apple is always really good. It takes a while to consume an apple, so I always recommend having whole fruit. Berries is going to provide some vitamin minerals and fiber as well. We got nuts, which is going to have healthy fat. Another thing here is 2% cheese. 2% cheese is going to have 30% less saturated fat than regular cheese, but you're not sacrificing the flavor, so it still tastes good.
So you don't recommend the completely fat-free cheese?
Most people don't like fat-free cheese, so I want to give sustainable recommendations. Fat-free cheese, a lot of times people compare it to rubber, and a lot of people don't like eating rubber.
If they don't like it, they're not going to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to give realistic recommendations. Another good one is just the classic eggs. Eggs have the highest biological value of any protein. That means your body's able to digest more protein in an egg than any other food product. And then some other fiber options that we have here is we've got a kind of a high fiber cereal, some oatmeal, but you always want to combine that with the protein source. And then if you really don't have time, if you're pinched, you can go with like a meal replacement bar. But what you want to make sure is that it has some protein and doesn't have a ton of sugar or bad fats in it.
All right, some ideas for breakfast. Don't skip the breakfast is the message on this Fit Friday.